Hey, how's it going, guys? So there's a Samsung Galaxy S5 in the house, and I thought I'd bring you guys my unboxing and initial impressions of the device. So if you guys ever owned the Galaxy S4, this box is probably familiar to you. Samsung continues with the wooden style boxes, which I actually personally like. Now the back of the box varies quite a bit in different countries. On mine there are actually some very basic spec indications, as you can see. Nothing worth pointing out. So let's just get straight into the good stuff, the unboxing. So pulling the top off, we are greeted by the phone, which we'll leave to the side for now and see what else is in the box. First off, some manuals and warranty information. Next, there is a micro USB cable, which unfortunately in this box is not USB 3.0, which the Galaxy S5 is compatible with. Next up, there are some nice looking white Samsung in-ear headphones and some buds, which I'll actually have to test it out to actually see if these are any good. Next, there is the nice portable power adapter, and lastly, the 2800 milliamp battery. And that is it. So let's go ahead and undress the Galaxy S5, which is wrapped in plastic. So at first glance, the new Galaxy S5 still resembles a similar look to the previous Galaxy S4 and S3, except that it is taller, wider, and also 0.01 inches thicker, but it still feels thin in the hands and also quite light. So here's the back, which you probably know was the main buzz when the phone was announced because of the dimpled back, and when I first saw it, I wasn't sure as well about it. Now having it in the hands, my first impressions are that it's okay. It actually feels much better than the previous glossy material. It does give more of a grip, and at least on the white, black, and blue model it looks fine. Can't say the same about the gold model. Problem is that you'll probably mostly grip your phone by the sides, and those metal looking plastic sides are still fairly slippery. Now turning our attention to the back, there's a noticeable 60 megapixel camera, which from what I've seen is pretty damn good, and also records in UHD 4K. And then there's the heart rate monitor, which, all of us know just how useful that is, and it's also very considerately placed right below the camera, so good luck not confusing the camera with the heart rate sensor. There's something interesting in the back as well once you remove it. Besides the pleasuring snapping sound, there's a seal that protects the most exposed internals because, as you may know, this phone is water and dust resistant, rated IP67. Also on the naked back, there's one of the things I like about Samsung devices is that most of them are all expandable with a microSD port, and this one is no exception. Also an important thing to notice is that the Galaxy S5 still uses a micro SIM, at least the international version, unlike the new HTC One or iPhone 5s, which have adapted the nano SIM standard. Now something else on this device that is worth noting is the microSD 3.0 charging port at the bottom, which is covered. Now for many people, being covered, it is annoying and sometimes even a deal breaker, but personally I really have no problem with it, and everyone I think is making big fuss about it, and I think it also makes the sides blend continuously, so I don't actually mind it. Now switching to the best part of the phone, it's the display. Another interesting fact is that the resolution maintains the same as the previous Galaxy S4, but since the screen is 0.1 inches bigger, the PPI density has dropped to 432 PPI. But it didn't stop this display from being dubbed as the best display ever, tested by DisplayMate. So yes, it looks awesome and gorgeous, but it still has that exaggerated color representation that makes everything look like a Disney movie. But it's an awesome bright display nevertheless, and in the end it really depends if you're a fan of Super AMOLED screens. TouchWiz is also still here, and again, it's a matter of preference if you like it or not. But as always, I will be testing it and using it as my daily driver for a few days or weeks, and hopefully bringing you guys a review when I think it's ready. I might also upload some camera tests if you're interested, including unedited 4K footage directly from this camera, which I'm pretty excited for. And if you guys want any specific coverage about the Galaxy S5, be sure to tell me in the comment section below. And also don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, as it helps out a bunch. There's also that subscribe button that once you clicked allows you to get my latest videos directly to your subscription feed, so go ahead and click it. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.